Is breaking news from Nationwide Radio.
8:45 on this Tuesday morning, Tuesday, October 1, 2024. Well, Nationwide News can confirm that the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, Imperium Holdings Limited, Positive Media Solutions Limited, and Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited have filed in the Supreme Court an application for permission to apply for judicial review in the matter concerning the Prime Minister's statutory declarations and that report into his statutory declarations tabled in the House of Representatives a few days ago. This is a long document. The Prime Minister and those three companies, Positive Media Solutions, Positive Jamaica Foundation, and Imperium Holdings Limited, the three companies that were the center of focus and attention by the Integrity Commission. Those are the four applicants. The respondents, Craig Beresford, Kevin Stevenson, and the Integrity Commission. Holness and the companies, they want leave to be granted for a judicial review of the failure and or refusal of Craig Beresford to act impartially, fairly and independently to carry out his statutory duty to examine the 2022 and the 23 statutory declarations of Andrew Holness pursuant to the Integrity Commission Act. Holness wants a judicial review of the decision to continue or keep the investigation for illicit enrichment open in relation to his 2021 declarations, notwithstanding findings or conclusions that for that year his liabilities were greater than his assets to the tune of $10.46 million, or otherwise there was no unexplained growth in his net worth. He wants judicial review of the decision to embark on, continue, or keep the investigation open into his 2022 declarations, notwithstanding findings or conclusions that for that year his liabilities were greater than his assets to the tune of 5.3 million Jamaican dollars. He wants a judicial review of the the finding by Kevin Stevenson, or the decision in all the circumstances, that Andrew Holness's lawful objection, as contained in his responses and from his attorneys on his behalf, including in the letter of the 16th of July 2024, is a refusal to provide information which inhibited his ability to make a comprehensive and final assessment of the first applicant's assets, liabilities, and income. Remembering, of course, that Holness is the first applicant. He wants a judicial review of what he says is the impermissible commingling of the relationship and or functions of and amongst the divisions of the Commission and the Commission, resulting in a conflict of interest and or abdication of the duty of the respondents, Beresford, Stevenson, and the Integrity Commission when exercising their statutory functions. He wants a judicial review of the failure of Stevenson and the Integrity Commission to recommend and or issue a public exoneration of culpability on the termination of their first investigation of Holness's 2021 declarations as required by Section 54.5, while improperly including its details in the report of August 30, 2024, such that the benefit of exculpation is lost. Exculpation, of course, means free from blame or guilt. He wants a judicial review of the misuse of his private information by disclosing that private information in a manner that is prejudicial to his rights and interests. He wants a judicial review of the Integrity Commission's misuse of Section 36.3 of the Integrity Commission Act to table a special report in Parliament and make improper and unlawful recommendations to Parliament and or the FID and Tax Administration Jamaica. He wants a judicial review of the findings and or conclusion that there is a potential conflict of interest between him, Andrew Holness, and Norman Brown, who is the chairman of both the Housing Agency of Jamaica and the UDC. And he asks for several orders. Order of certiorari, court process, of course, that seeks a judicial review of a decision by a government entity. He also wants an order of mandamus, which is a court order that requires a government official or entity to perform a legal duty or refrain from illegal action. He wants a declaration that the submission of the reports to Parliament, save for the matters referring to the 4 accounts for tabling, was unlawful and or illegal, having regard to the full terms and effects of Section 54 of the Integrity Commission Act. People, it's a long document. I'm just going through some of the highlights of what he has asked for, what he has cited as the wrong done to him by the Integrity Commission as a body, by Craig Beresford and by Kevin Stevenson. And joining him as applicants in this application to the Supreme Court is are Imperial Holdings Limited, Positive Media Solutions, and Positive Jamaica Foundation. This action was filed in the Supreme Court September 30 this year. We will have much more in subsequent newscasts. Today, the Prime Minister said he was going to court. He has gone to court. The Integrity Commission will have some big questions to answer in court regarding the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. And what he says is their failure to approve, authorize, to sign off on his 2021 declarations, while using those 2021 declarations to commingle it with subsequent investigations when the 2021 should have been signed off on and whatever else left as is. He says that commingling makes the public believe that the 2021 declarations are still in dispute, when he says the evidence shows that he did nothing wrong and that should have been authorized. He says that the Integrity Commission misused their power and are abusing their power by not so certifying. So it's all happening from here. That's the breaking news this morning.